Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Lucid9. Last time, we were hanging out with, what's her name? Misaki. We were ditching school for her and the knockoff, KFC. Then after that, we went to go hang out with Akira in the drama club, where she was improving with some dude, something about lawyers and dragons. Then Ruri came in and things just got awkward. So she ran out and I'm like, you know what? Bye guys. Bye. But Akira stopped us and we got into like a serious conversation with her, which is weird because, Akira's not really that serious, but, it was pretty fucking serious. And then we tried to remember remember the lapses where it's like, oh, we were there in an alleyway where some dude died or whatever. We're trying to remember that, but we decided to remember a time where we met Rui. Or, when one of the times Rui was like, hey, let's, something, I don't remember. Sorry guys, it's been a while. And now we're here. We're awakened. Alrighty, let us continue. I awake, blearily, to a hammering dull sound, almost like someone pounding at my door. Open up, Yama Ishimoto. I know you're in there. Come and get the door, you bloody prat. Oh shit, it's Elizabeth. Alright, let me do her voice then. I allow myself a moment to take in my surroundings. Looks like it's already nighttime. How long have I been out? Don't make me break down this door. Elizabeth attacks. Now every attack on the door drives further in my headache, making me wince. What is Elizabeth even doing at my apartment at this hour? Just quiet down for a second, okay? The pounding stops. Finally. Turning on the lamp, I glance around. At some point, I've thrown my jacket on the ground. Thankfully, there's no vomit or other bodily discharge. Ugh. I know he means like maybe blood or something, but when I think of body discharge, I just think of semen. I just think of cum. I'm sorry. Cat, you know you're a child, right? Yes, I know I'm a child, but it's like, come on. Who is not thinking like semen? Like, if I didn't vomit on the floor, I probably jacked off and threw semen on my jacket. To be seen, okay. Or otherly bodily discharge to be seen. Or smelled. You see semen. Or smelled. Did I fall unconscious? Did nothing else happen? I'm waiting! 5 minutes, your majesty. I struggle to my feet and head to the door. A sudden dizzy spell knocks me over. I barely catch myself on the kitchen counter in time, but as a result, my hand slips on a cup, sending it crashing to the ground. I wince as the harsh sound scrapes against my eardrum. Porcelain rockets to every corner of the room, skittering across the tile. Good God, what's going on in there? Dots spin in front of my vision as I struggle to the doorway. Something cuts into my foot. I roughly shake it out. Finally, I manage to open the door. Elizabeth's door glare promptly melts into shock. Yama! Happy? I scoop to pick up the porcelain, but my foot twitches with pain. Wincing, I crouch to the ground and examine my heel. Why are you bleeding? I point wordlessly to the shards of the cup. Elizabeth sighs, gingerly plucking them from the corners and dumping them into the trash. You seem to be getting into these scrapes quite often. Hey, it's not every day I break a cup. She ponders this silently. It's only then when I actually clock the time. What are you even doing here? No, actually, how do you know where I live? She flicks the last of the shards into the trash can, then turns to me, hands on her hips. Is that really what matters right now? Yeah, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? It was me all alone, Yama. I'm the killer. She's gonna kill me. I know you have mental health problems. You're depressed. You're, all this other bullshit. And I'm gonna kill you. Ta-ta! Look, first we need to take care of your foot. Where's your first aid kit? Make her leave. No, I'm gonna tell her. Why? Because I want her to be here. Maybe she'll tell me something cool. Maybe she'll give me some information about something. I don't know. I wordlessly point to the that's not medical cabinet. Medicine cabinet. Not even medicine cabinet. What the fuck is that word? Medicinal cabinet. Medicinal. Oh, like medicinal marijuana. To the municipal, fuck, I said it too. Municipal cabinet in the kitchen. Bottom shelf next to the stove. She crisply strides to the cabinet, pulling a pipe of antibiotic ointment and a gauze wrap. Foot! I can bandage it myself. I can do it better. Are you seriously turning this into a competition? That wasn't what Just stick out your leg. I don't have the will to argue with her. I silently extend my foot. She wets a towel and dabs it against my heel. You're lucky that this is a shallow cut. There's not even any glass in it. Sure? She expertly slicks the ointment, then binds the injury with the wrap, as if she's done so 1,000 times. The fluidity of her motions are almost hypnotizing. As she like, that's fucking me up right now. I hope I'm not tired. You know what I mean? Because I'm really fucking tired. I just got out of work. You know what I mean? And I hope that just one she. This is two she's, right? I'm not going crazy. You're like, Gad, it's only one she. There's no she right there. No, it is right there, motherfucker. Okay, as she finishes, she suddenly speaks, her voice unusually soft. Why were you at the train station yesterday? I freeze at her words, withdrawing my foot and taking a step back. Train station? Did she see me with Rui? Is this about Shoji's death? I decide to stick with a cautious answer. Rui was planning on commuting from home, so she had to take her stuff to the train station. I was just... That's not what I meant, Yama, and you know it. Why were you at the scene where the academy student died? Okay, he just got there, what the fuck? My mouth runs dry. I work to speak past the ache in my throat. What? Shoji Hashigawa. He died at that train station, and you were there. How do you know that? Why wouldn't you just tell me? Why were you there at the exact moment? The pressure from her words bears down on me heavily. I make my way over to the couch and take a seat. Were you there too? Yama, just answer. How did you know? Why are you always so insufferable? I might not be your best friend, but you don't trust me, just one whit. My exhaustion, my nausea, my dizziness, it culminates into a lump of long-ridden resentment. Is insufferable? I'm the one who was insufferable. I was just a normal student in a normal class. I didn't cause trouble. I didn't bother anyone. Who bothered whom first? Who insulted whom first? Who was the person who pretended to be my friend? I wasn't pretending. I was trying to help you. Oh yes, you were an angel, nagging and criticizing and micromanaging me. You should have just done my homework for me. Let me ask you, did I ever ask for your help? Did I ever ask for you to tell me that I was trash at everything? Okay, Yama's going hard on everyone right now, the fuck? Look, I'll admit that I made some mistakes, but I was trying to help you. Well, I thought so too, until that project. Don't tell me that I'm insufferable. You're the one who started it. Elizabeth bristles visibly and grabs my shoulder. Her breath is hot against my face. A current of lavender and vanilla brushes against my cheek. What did you expect? Do you think that I would baby you around?
You dumped that project. You left me to do everything. You don't know how many all-nighters I had to pull just to get that bloody poster done in time.
The poster isn't even
what? Worth anything? It's worth a grade, Yama, and grades are money.
What the fuck?
More than that, it was the City Link project that was worth 50% of our grade.
I blink in surprise at this fact. Honestly, I never checked the syllabus. The fact that one project would be worth so much is alien to me. Elizabeth quiets and releases my shoulders, sitting down on the opposite end of the couch and folding her hands in her lap. I'm sorry, but look at her face right now. Fuck, man, how do I go? I can't go back, can I? It's not like a fucking, what's it called? Ace Academy. But, like, her face was, like, adorable in the last one. This one just looks kind of derpy a little bit. Don't get me wrong, it's cool still. It's just a little derpy from her, you know, her fucking face from before.
To you, coming to the school is just pocket change.
Not exactly. My parents aren't billionaires or anything.
Maybe, but you can slack and you'll come back another semester. You can scrape by at the bare minimum and stay assured that you will remain a student. But I need to work for it, so that I'm not a burden on my father. He already so busy with work, the house, and with me. Education is just out of the question.
She seems to shrink inwardly, looking oddly defeated. I try to work past my shock and phrase my next question delicately. Your mom, doesn't send help?
She's dead.
Okay, well, shit. Oh.
Yeah, makes it a bit difficult.
Why are you smiling at that? Your mom's dead. Just a little. She recovers and stares me in the eye.
You already know that I'm a part-timer at the cafe, even while I keep up the illusion of being rich to the others. But the absolute best thing I can contribute is maintaining an academic scholarship at the academy.
My cynical side can't help but laugh. Scholarship? Who would work so hard to come to a school like the academy? But at the same time, if I'm fair, I know that it's one of the best high schools around. Shows you how much quality of education has deteriorated. Shows you how much quality of education has deteriorated since the Depression. Well, if you live in East Los, none of the fucking high schools are good at all. So, you know what? You got a better high school education than me, Yama, so fuck you.
To you, Yama, it may seem like I only care about my grades. And yes, I was controlling, and I wanted to control every aspect of that project. But it wasn't just for a nice letter on a card. It was to keep my scholarship. If I had let things fly, I would have lost it.
What?
With you dropping the other end, the most I could have gotten in that course was 50 points. Is that worth half of my grade? Well, there goes the scholarship.
I absorbed this quietly. Truthfully, I don't even know how to respond. I didn't know.
I'm aware of that now. My grades are my livelihood, so it's how I uphold myself about my peers, my extracurricular activities, my everything really. A full scholarship to the school like this is nothing to sneeze at.
But you're practically a slave to the school.
Well, I won't deny it felt that way a lot. But it doesn't matter, as long as I can win it back.
She trails off, her eyes drifting to the distance. I nudge her. Win what?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that sure looks like nothing.
Well, it's not important at the moment. What I want to know is why you were such an insufferable ass on the project. Loath as I fuck. Low if... Fuck, I don't even know that word. Low if, as I am to admit it, you weren't completely awful until it started.
Her subtle insults almost seemed to hold a teasing edge. It prompted me to reply honestly. Well, your naggy was irritating, and your opinions were bad. But honestly, I didn't care that much until the one day where you mentioned my sister.
Sister?
She seems generally obsessed at this nugget of information. You don't remember?
I don't even know you had a sister.
Oh, interesting. At the time, I thought it was a deep insult.
Oh, and your sister thought so too?
Well, she's dead.
Oh.
Bit hard.
Just a bit. I'm sorry then, I didn't know. Was that why you dropped the project?
Something like that.
Well, it makes sense.
A moment of silence falls between us as we work to process these revelations. Honestly, it feels pretty alien to share a civil conversation with Elizabeth. Up until just a week ago, we've been at each other's throat on a nearly daily basis.
This really is like Pride and Prejudice, isn't it?
What?
Well, I gotten so long misunderstanding you.
Well, so have I.
I guess both of us are Mr. Darcy.
And Elizabeth Bennet.
I suppose everything is, to some extent.
You are more than most, Miss half-English woman whose name is Elizabeth.
And you as well, Mr. Takes his wealth for granted.
Before I can respond to this, she clears her throat.
But this is getting off topic. Seriously, Yama, I need to know why you were at the train station.
My guard instantly rises, even though Elizabeth doesn't seem to have any bad intentions. Just the mention of that trauma puts me on alert. Why do you need to know? You see, like, look at her right now. That's fucking cute, how she looks. The other one just looks kinda derpy. Elizabeth rockets to her feet, her voice low, and she glares down at me.
Why? Because depending on your answer, you could be the prime suspect in the recent disappearances.
A prime suspect? But how would she know? Why would I?
I was just... Do I need to spell it out? Katsu Kabayashi. He's a policeman. The one who found you in the forest a few days back. Right around the time they found a body in the same forest. A mutilated body of a student that matches the pattern of disappearances. Well, Katsu is in charge of Shoji Haki.
Fuck, I can't. I just can't with these Japanese names.
Yeah, you can't read at all. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, Katsu's in charge of Shoji's Hasegawa's case at the train station, and what does he hear from his prime witness? That you were there. Of all bloody incompetent people, you somehow possess the intelligence and intuition to flawlessly kidnap and murder 4 to 6 people.
I can't tell whether she's insulting me or fighting for my innocence. Not that it matters when she knows so much. How do you... She throws her hands up in the air.
Fine, my father is the bloody superintendent of the bloody Isamu police department, and Katsuo is a family friend.
I literally throw my hands up like a fucking goalie, like, oh, goal.
Now, will you tell me?
I'm stricken speechless by this barrage of revelations. Elizabeth is the daughter of the police superintendent? Come to think of it, maybe she has superior knowledge of dressing rooms because her dad is the police superintendent. Pieces start falling in place. Elizabeth's atypical outlook on the killings, her systematic behavior during the school investigation, how she knew how to handle a gun, even just in laser tag. Some things make sense about her.
if you're wondering, no, my father doesn't blab about confidential information. I learned as part of an investigation process that involves Katsuo's interviewing me.
What? I wasn't even thinking about that.
Then why are you wasting time? Just tell me what you were doing at the station. Napping?
I told you. I was just helping Ruri move. Those are the words I want to say, but can't. What was I doing at the train station? I must have just fainted, but when I'm sleeping, when I'm lapsing, I have no clue what I'm doing. Elizabeth frowns, flattened into neutral curiosity.
Yama?
I don't know. You dumb motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Like, I don't know, this is like one of these moments where it's like, I want to go inside the fucking game, right? And just fucking punch Yama like, you know why you were there. For Ruri, motherfucker. It's impossible to tell what's going on. Everything happened so quickly. The deaths, being drafted as an assistant, then being fired, more deaths, fighting, all over in the space of what? 9 days since school started? It's been 9 days? I thought it was less. I thought it was like, honestly, like 6 or 7 days already.
You're just being ridiculous. You either did something or you didn't. Look, just say that you couldn't have done anything to do with... Fine. Look, just say that you couldn't have had anything to do with Shoji's death.
What if I did?
Then say that you did. Is it really that hard?
Hard to admit that you could be a serial killer without even knowing? Yeah, I would say that's pretty hard. Then again, she just thinks that I'm joking. And what if I don't know? Her expression quiets as she seems to understand.
You're not seriously entertaining this idea, are you? For God's sakes, Yama! You? A murderer? That's a load of rubbish.
You can't know that for sure.
Oh yes, I can. Look, it's bloody impossible. Clearly you're not the actual killer, or you wouldn't be acting this way. Therefore, there's no reason that you would have anything to do with these killings. Stars above, for a rational person, you sure do awful little thinking.
Ironically enough, the bite in her tone is comforting. She sounds so confident, like I could never be guilty, like I would never be able to hurt someone. But she doesn't know about my lapses. She doesn't know that I could potentially be a completely different person.
Look, you are many things, Yama, but a killer is not one of them. You got to believe that. If you don't, no one will.
What if no one already does?
Then you got to show them. Show them who you are. Show them what you can do. They'll doubt you. They'll fight you. Maybe your friends will leave you. But you got to fight back.
I have no doubt that to any other person, her speech would be amazingly inspirational. To any other person, life change would be made, and a world's view would be altered. But fighting back, involving people, doing something, that's what I've been doing this past week. Uncovering, investigating, taking initiative. And, well, we saw how that turned out. Still, I have to admit that she stirs hope, even in someone like me. Her words make me want to leap up, to raise my fist, to fight back. I just don't know if it will make things better or worse. Thanks, Elizabeth. She falters, her eyes widening. What?
That's the first time you didn't call me Lizzie.
Would you prefer that?
Not particularly. It simply feels odd.
Her eyes drift across mine, slowly fuck you guys, you could read that.
Well, done with your pity party?
As close as I can get to done, I suppose, Miss Burnett.
Fair enough, Mr. Darcy. After all, I know how you enjoy your parties.
Ah, yes. You can tell by my acute desire to eat, drink, and dance the night away.
Why, the night is scarcely young. Wait, it's midnight!
She leaps away, pointing to my clock in clear horror. Oh, looks like it.
Good God, I have to get going, now!
She hurriedly shoves the medicine back in the cabinet and scrambles to the doorway. I instinctively grab her sleeve. Wait, what the?
Let go now!
She doesn't look like she's going. She quickly releases. She doesn't look like she's going, so I quickly release her. Something dawns on me. Oh, academy curfew.
What? No, I have a permit because of my father's job.
Does this curfew even exist, or does everyone just ignore it? Then what is it? Homework? Sleep schedule?
No, nothing like that. Shouldn't it be obvious? A girl in a boy's home at a late hour?
Ah, what's just that? It's nothing to worry about. I had plenty of girls over. Rui was one of them. Heck, she even knows the key code to my door. But Elizabeth doesn't seem to take this comforting. In fact, she turns white as a sheet.
Plenty of girls?
It's fine. People don't care around here.
I care. Do you know what this could do to my reputation?
She paces agitedly, wringing her hand. Yeah, it is wringing her hands. Her worry is stressing me. Look, like I said, it's not a big deal. Guys have girls over all the time, and girls have guys over all the time. She stops in her track and stares at me.
Oh, as friends?
Well, what else would they be doing?
You're asking because you don't know.
That is generally why people ask questions, yes.
And, according to you, girls come over and guys come over and they just study or play games or eat dinner or whatnot?
Yama's a bitch, I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong, all the things could be true, but the other things could be they're fucking. And that happens a lot in these shows. No wonder we have a lot of teen pregnancies. I'm not even lying about that. Like, even right now, like half of my graduating class, they have kids right now. Let me tell you, I'm not even lying about that. Half of my fucking graduating class of 2017 has kids. I'm 21. And all of them have kids. It's crazy, man. That's exactly... Wait, what were you thinking?
My God, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
She covers her face and rearranges her jacket, quickly opening the door.
I'm just going to go now.
I'm left flabbergasted as she shuts the door in my face. I can't even get in a word. Well, that was abrupt, I swear. I never know what's going on in that head of hers.
Yeah!
Oh, I know that's me. Ah!
It probably doesn't mean anything to you, Yama. But I believe in you.
Before I can make a move, she promptly shuts the door again. This time, I hear the rapid plink of her shoes against the apartment hallway as she strides out of the complex. She believes in me? Of all people, Elizbeth Oshiro believes in me. Well, that's just like the irony of life, I suppose, and I can't deny that it's reassuring in the most bizarre way. She's more confident than I am in my own innocence. I feel nice to have someone like that on your side. A fighter, a warrior, someone someone who you know will tell the truth to your face, even if you don't want them to. I can trust her, weirdly enough. The boost to my mood gets me into the investigating mood, but I managed to stave it off. I don't know. For now, I need to go to bed and get some rest. Motherfucker, you were just sleeping. How the fuck? Sorry guys, like, if you wake up and you've like done shit, right? You go do shit, right? Can you go back to sleep? Like, I can't go back to sleep. Like, if I wake up, I look at the clock, then turn over and go back to sleep, I could do that. But I can't be like, I wake up, I fucking go do some bullshit, maybe talk with someone, I can't go to bed. It's fucking weird, but that's me. If I'm going to tackle this crime, I need to do it on an alert mind and a lot of sleep. Fuck off, Yama. I don't even get enough sleep. I'm tossed awake by a rattle of a jackhammer just outside my window. It's still dark and my eyes are bleary. I rub them and squint into the street. A handful of men, garbed in bright orange, and huddle around some cracks in the middle of the road, surrounded by 3 large trucks. Definitely construction work of some kind. I fall back on my bed and jab my pillow over my ears, but it's futile. The noise pounds straight through my wall. No matter what way I turn, it continues to throttle me from all sides. Agitated, I leap out of bed and head to my living room, kneeing at the tension between my temple. Of all times to choose construction, did they really have to do it at such an ungodly hour? I retreat to the living room and lie on the sofa, but sleep avoids me. Looks like it's gone for good. Well, clearly this isn't going to work. I decide to get up and start the day. Let's see. Breakfast, fridge, completely empty of course. To be fair, it's been a while since I gone grocery shopping, but that does nothing to stop my growing irritation. This day looks like it will be fantastic. I head to the door to pull on my shoes, but a sudden alert on my phone stops me in my tracks. Let's see who it is. Ooh, it's the Crimson Crusade. I have not heard from you from some time, Mr. How do I want to read this? Like, is this the killer? Can I read it like this? I don't know, man. Crimson Crusader. I have not heard from you in some time, Mr. Troll. Is a night bothering you? Nights can often be unreasonable. No, I don't need another mysterious email. I don't need advice. I don't need any of this. Unreasonable? Was there something about the case that was unreasonable? Come to think of it, maybe I should check in the independent killings again. Fuck, man. You know what's gonna happen right now? Dude, I saw your comment. The one that you're giving me a summary on about the killings and everything. I'm gonna go look at it. Like, Yama's gonna make the connections right now, and he's gonna be like, who do you think is the killer? And I'm gonna have to read it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, man, like, I might have to read it. From the sounds of it, those killings might be some substantial connection to this case. Well, I guess the internet exists for a reason. I withdraw my phone, running a search on the independent killings. Only a few options pop up, and I tap on them. They never load, only spinning in place. What the heck? I tap again, refresh, start my browser, nothing. My internet's fine. I check the NNN website and load it within a second, but nothing with the independent killings. Seriously? The last thing I need is a tech problem. Today seems to be one of those days where nothing goes right. I struggle to keep still, breathing deeply to stave off the irritation. My interrupted sleep, paired with a nagging twist of hunger, is starting to haze my brain. No, I need to fight this. First, I have to buy groceries and make some breakfast. Filling my stomach will help me think clearer. I head to the kitchen for my book of coupons. Technically, I'm not short on money, but it never hurts to save. One of the few things I can do for my parents. But when I look to the drawer, I find a phone tucked away in a black crevice. A phone? What's a phone doing here? Curiously, I pick it up, turning it over in my hands. I don't recognize it. It's the latest premium landscape model, upscale even for my standards. Whoever owns this has to be a really rich kid. I try to switch the phone on, but nothing happens. Not even the empty battery indicator. Odd. It is completely dead. I pry the back panel open, only to find that there's nothing where the battery should be. Weird. Looks like someone took out the battery. So now I got this random phone and have no idea where it came from. Wait, isn't this the model that Misaki was talking about before? It says here they're holding some kind of lottery drawing for weed? What? What? Why would they be giving away... Why would they be giving that away at the drawing?
I'm puzzled as well.
Someone might explain what this weed is?
Weed is just an acronym for Wall Electric Energy Director. It's a new Lemniscate cell phone that can run on power from a wall socket without even a battery.
Wait, what? That's right. If this is the new model that Misaki was raving about, I can just use my universal Lemniscate charger to turn it on. I plugged the phone into the wall, holding my breath as I tapped the strips. Wait. Remember they were giving that away at the lottery? Doesn't that mean Misaki has a phone like that? Or did she get a different phone? Because if she got the weed phone, if you think about it, it might be her... You know what? Let's just continue. I'm just thinking that someone's kidnapped Misaki. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know. Let's just continue. The wallpaper glimmers to life. A cheery group photo of 7 or so people taken in the school courtyard. What the? These faces are the faces of Shoji, Akane, Haru, and Yahiko? Huddled around them are 3 other students whom I don't recognize, but I think I've seen them around the cafeteria as the Happy Club. Could this be Yahiko's phone? No, he hasn't come over since last week. And even if he did, there's no reason to leave his phone here, much less without a battery. Then, I noticed that the phone has no lock system, no number code, no fingerprint recognition, no voice command. Something feels dirty about looking through someone else's personal information, but given the circumstances, it can't really be helped. I hold my breath and slide the lock aside. A barrage of messages on the screen, all from Yahiko. Bewildered, I filtered through them. Yahiko Okari, new messages.
Dude, where are you? Dude, tell me right now.
Yama, throw away the phone. Fuck it, throw away the phone. I know what this is. You're being set up. The cops are gonna bust in your door. You have someone's phone. A dude who was killed. The fucking dude from the alleyway. This was his phone. You're going to jail, Yama Ishimoto. Dude, I get that feeling so much right now.
Dude, where are you? Dude, tell me where you are tell me right now. Haru, pick up your damn phone. I'm coming, so help me. I'm coming for you, damn it.
The phone slips out of my hand and clatters on the countertop. I stare at it wordlessly aghast. This is Haru's phone. What is Haru's phone doing in my apartment? Frantically, I check the timestamp of the messages. 2 nights ago, just an hour after the train incident, where Yahiko had allegedly been arrested and taken to the police. Was that why his words were so harsh? But then, why did I see him in District 6 that night? Haru, Yahiko, Shoji. The lapse. What happened during the lapse? Ugh. I stumble to the couch, my vision spinning before my eyes. What's going on? Images shift in front of my eyes and overwhelm my vision. I'm in my apartment, but out of my apartment. I'm in the present, but I'm in the past. Everything smells like iron. Iron, trash, smoke. I walk forward, and the carpet against my feet turns to slime. District 6. I'm in District 6. I'm in my lapse. I stagger forward, blindly reaching for a hold on the wall, a garbage bin, anything. My shoe catches against something on the ground. I barely hold my balance. Just a few feet away lies a corpse, hewed with long, slender cuts over every inch of its skin. Trickles of red seeps to the ground. A dark pool slooshes over the cement, sluggishly crawling towards my shoes. I step forward, fixed with morbid fascination, and peer into the corpse's mutilated face. This does not look good for you. No. What's Haru? Why is he... I have to be mistaken. I have to... Ugh. Nausea kindles in my stomach. I'm struck still with shock. My limbs frozen to the ground. Iron fill my nostrils, strangling me. I'm sorry. The body is unmoving, still, rid of its suffering. I run. I sprint as far as my legs will take me, weaving through the buildings, streets, until my lungs are pleading for air. My surroundings whistle past me, twisting into macabre images of mocking beasts. Too late. Always too late. Yama! Oh, fuck. Does Yahiko think I murdered the fucking kid? Okay, let's continue. I grind to a halt, struggling to keep my grip of my panic. Yahiko stands before me, his phone opens and a line in his hands. He pales in the moonlight, almost to the point of being a ghost. Yahiko?
What are you doing here?
We stare wordlessly at each other. Yahiko suddenly shakes his head, as if waving his thoughts away.
Have you seen Haru?
That depends on your definition of see. Now, probably the worst time to have a smart mouth, but I can't help myself. I have to find some cruel humor in the moment, or I'll break. I saw what's left of him.
You... what?
Yahiko's eyes search my face, but I'm unable to speak. He quickly grabs my shoulders.
Then what are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
I scoff at this. No, really? Yahiko rifles his fingers through his hair agitatedly.
Don't you dare tell anyone!
His eyes are pleading, but the urgency in his voice startles me. Why not?
Look, no one can know about this.
His aversiveness makes me wonder. It's almost as if he already knows that Yahiko died, that Haru died. Scared someone will find out? He falters, staring at me in disbelief.
I'm trying to help you, dude. You have to get out of here, now.
His voice is flat. I don't even know who I'm talking to. This is not the same Yahiko that I've known for 2 years. Why would I...
Go! Leave!
The intensity of his voice shocks me into obedience. I race away, fleeing to the safety of my apartment. I don't look back. I throw the door open and race to the bathroom, staggering against the toilet as nausea roils in my stomach. Haru's injuries flash before my eyes, inducing a fit of welching. It feels like hours before my body finally seems to calm down. What did I just see? My hallucination merges with reality. I hunch over to the sink, staring emptily down the drain. Haru, mutilated to death. Yahiko, District 6, without any rhythm or reason. Everything pointing to me, or rather, the unaccountable alien in my body during the lapses. Gone. It's all gone. I'm too late. I shouldn't. I didn't. Mizu, Haru, Shoji. I stood by. I killed them. Okay, motherfucker. Don't blame yourself for these deaths, fucking. What's your fucking Yama? Shit. Mizu didn't die because of you. You just blame yourself for Mizu's death. Haru, well, that's up for debates. If you wanna be that guy, Yama, it's up for debates. Even though we know you didn't do shit. And Shoji, you didn't kill him. He's committed suicide. So I don't know what the fuck, Yama. I stood by. I killed them. Let me tell you something. If you stand by and someone dies in front of you, you didn't do shit, okay? You didn't do jack shit, okay? I killed them all. Blood. When there's enough of it, the metallic scent kind of turns sweet. Almost like rich, vibrant pools of paint. Paint that gets everywhere, that seeps into walls, the cement. Ha 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 ha. Paint. Art. I never been much of an artist. Maybe if I was, Rui would have stayed. But Rui left. Okay, I'm not gonna do that voice because I know he's not the killer. No, I chased her. I killed her. Just like I have with everyone else. I'm done with all of this. Too late. And there goes the bell. What the fuck? Do I continue? No, I'm gonna end it here. This seems like a good place to end it. Forget! Why is he in school? Why is he in school? You'll find out next episode, guys, okay? Seriously, if I keep playing, this game might be like 2 hours long. Like, I don't want a video to be 2 hours long. And plus, I want to keep you in suspense. Maybe something important happens, and we need to see the whole video. You know what I mean? We need like a whole hour to see the whole thing played, because I don't want to stop somewhere or make the video feel too long. You catch my drift? You know what? I say all this, but someone's been playing the game. It's like, yeah, just keep going. Like this is just a small part, okay? You could end it after this. But it's like, I don't know shit, okay? I don't know shit about the game. It's not like Ace Academy, Thenero Enigma, or it's not any pixel fake game where it's like, you know where to stop it, you know what I mean? Because like the motherfucker goes to sleep or school ends or whatever. Here it's like, it's just so much. Look, it switched from, you know, Paint and Rui. I chased her away. I killed her. To this bullshit, okay? Anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Dude, I feel like we're getting close to the end, where like Yama, well, once Yama knows the independent killings, he's just gonna be like big brain mode and be like, I'm gonna piece this all together. You know what I mean? Then when he does that, I'm gonna look at one of your guys' comment. Billy, I think it's Billy. So Billy, if you're hearing this, thank you for the summary, because like I got it all in my head, like all my notes and everything in my head, but at the same time I forget shit. And because of you doing that, like whenever the time comes of like, you know, not the big review, but like, I hope it's like Yama be like, okay, let me put all this together, like in fucking Persona 4. At the end, when you're like, who's the killer? And you know what I mean? Like, and you pick whoever the killer is. I hope that happens in this game. Seriously. And I hope it's not fucking Yama. Cause fuck that. I hate that so much in like stories and all that, where it's like, the killer this whole time, the one I've been chasing, is me. It's like, I hate that so much. Like, fuck you. I hate that so much in movies. Like, what movie pissed me off? Fuck, it was a horror movie. It pissed me off so much. My Bloody Valentine, the remake, where it's like they're being chased by this guy, or like they're trying to find out who's this guy killing everyone, and it turns out it's the fucking guy. And it's like, you motherfuckers. It's like, I hate that so much. Anyway, did I say if you like this video? Yeah, I did say. And leave a comment. Tell me anything. Like, shit, man. I wonder what's gonna happen. Maybe we're at the end, maybe we're not. That's the thing about this game. I don't know how long this game is. I don't know. We've been playing this for like a month or something already. And I gotta tell you, I don't even know if we're almost done. We might go to like 100 episodes. I don't know. But yet, it's because you keep stopping at the wrong fucking times. You know what I mean? Like, gosh, God, you're stopping at the wrong fucking times. And you make this outro so fucking long. Okay. I know, I'm rambling. Anyway, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always, bye-bye.